Either pay me money or shut the up. Shut up. I have wrecked a lot of things in this room. A lot of things in this room.
And no one not equal, no one not fair. And I got a shotgun spare. Teddy got one too, that's a pair.
And now for something completely different.
Gang fix on. So, we are starting with the intro. We know, without further ado, please like, comment, subscribe, and let's go. If you would like to help out the channel further, head over to the Patreon. That has all the ATEEZ videos that you won't find here on YouTube and you won't find anywhere else on the internet. Let's go. Live chat, W's only. Let me know what I'm in for. In fact, no spoil. Well, you're not spoiling it for me because I'm already there, aren't I? I'm talking because I'm nervous. It's so early in the morning. I haven't slept. Again. Oh! Song war. The intro. I'm sorry, when did Yunho start rapping? Wait, what? Huh? Just on the, well, I say just, it was about an hour ago, did the Crazy Form music video. And Yunho out here killing it. Killing it. When did he start rapping? When did this happen? What happened, Jongho? Where did you go?
Coming after you. Every time we know.
Sad. Oh, I can see the stage performance already, man. Oh my god, that's the register I want to hear Young sang in. That's what I want to hear you're singing, like Holizia type tones. You know when he did that? It was so low. And that was my introduction to ATEEZ. So I thought, falsely, wrongly, but I thought that your sang was like the deep tone guy because I'd only known Stray Kids before that. So I thought maybe they've all got one. But your sang doesn't really flex that. Like his deep tones doesn't really flex them that often. I wonder if it's because he doesn't want to be a gimmick. But whenever he does flex it, like, I don't know, opens up a part of me. Opens up a part of me. And San doing it in the beginning as well. And then the crescendo ending with Jongho with the vocal. The perfect bring down. Again. Let's go again. They're always there for me. They're always there for me. And I say there, plural, because Mingus hasn't gone yet. And if he hasn't gone yet, you know when he's coming, right? You know when he's coming. Man's like a train. You know when he's coming. He's coming straight after Hongju. He's coming straight after the captain. El Capitan. What you know about? What you know about?
겹백 디스턴스 눈치채지 못한 잠을 잡지 반칙 아닌 방치 주시 하지만 타이밍 왜만 발치야 You don't know my
He's gonna get slapped.
You don't know my mind yeah 원 절대 안 당해
현실성 노동과 관여가 조준돼 있어 빤히 보이는 진실을 왜곡하고 왜 평가를 원하니 두들기는 폭언 그 사이 요동치는 거친 세상 피할 수 없게 붉게 물들고 내가 손한 자식
What?
숨겨진 비겁한 미술 눈치채 여전히 속일 수 있다는
Woo, young brev, that is floaty.
너의 길을 쫓아가고 있어 난
Coming after you. Every time we know.
Oh!
Oh, you gotta know, you know, you know, you know.
너의 심장을 놓여
I'm done.
너의 숨통을 조여 넌 두려움에 묶여
Come on, Jongho.
When you see my face You better run hide and seek 감이 거쳐 you 따라가죠 You better run hide and seek 감이 거쳐 you 따라가죠 불안해 날 묶었다 거짓의 사실을
Oh!
모든 걸 제자리로
Every time we know, we know, we know. Oh, you gotta know, you know, you know, you know.
너의 심장을 놓여 너의 숨통을 조여 넌 두려움에 묶여 When you see
울려 퍼지는 템포 막을 순 없어도 한방 치려는 배포 전사방이 내줘
I got it 성공이 턴더 like some 어둠 뒤 감춘 마스크 달없는 도시 going nuts 조심해만 막서
What? There's no such thing as a false lie? What? I got it. Thunder, turn the lights on. Hidden behind the darkness. Mask off, like Future.
어둠 뒤 감춘 마스크
There is no such thing as a false lie. Be careful, my mic is on. Like maybe he's got some secrets to share. I don't know. But I don't know. A false lie is like if you're telling a lie that isn't the lie that's true, it's a different lie to throw someone off the scent. Do you know what I mean? It's like a double bluff. This track, it felt like nostalgic ATEEZ. It felt like the stuff that I say nostalgic. I'm like a year into being a fan, but it feels like stuff that they did way back when. The stuff that's like, well, I say way back when, like 3 years ago now. But it feels like their earlier stuff. Just with a little bit more edge and a little bit more, I'd say, finesse, you know, especially that end bit as well when Jongho had the high vocals. They don't usually bring the rapping back, but they brought the rapping back here with Mingi and Hongjung at the end, which they never usually do. You know, I was having this conversation with Ratcha the other day about ATEEZ, just, you know, talking about how well they utilize all of their members in the certain positions that they do excel at, but they also give other people the other members that don't usually do something, they give them the opportunity to sort of branch out and do something new. Like, you'll know, I've only ever heard him sing. I've never heard him do any vocals that have sounded anything like rapping, and yet there he was. Also with the deep tones as well, which I know Yunho's capable of, but again, the same as Yorsang, doesn't really flex them that often. I don't know, man. And I only know that because there's times where I've heard deep tones and I've been like, oh, that's Yorsang, and people have been like, no, Yunho's capable of the deeper tones. And I was like, ooh, okay, okay. Keep an ear out for that. And we heard it with that. You gotta know, you know. That bit in particular for me was so fire. It just broke everything up perfectly. It was the perfect thing to break away from the verses that were melodic, and the perfect thing to break up the verses that were rapping, like staccato flows. It was the perfect little break for it. think it was because of the repetition and then the long syllable. No. But yeah, let's go. Next one coming straight up. Deuces. Okay, the next we have. Who says the next? Emergency, and apparently I need to call the emergency services. I'm having a brain hemorrhage. Something's happening to me. And this isn't going to make it any better, is it? Okay, the last bit sounded like Jongho, but the first bit sounded nothing like him. Huh? I never know, you know. I never know. Because maybe the lyric videos did it wrong. Because they've been known to do that, which is fine. You know, you can't get it right all the time. And, you know, I know this YouTube game. You want to be the first person out there. But sometimes, you know, if any of the lyric videos are watching this, I don't know why they would. But, you know, if you are, please put a lot of effort into getting things right. Because, you know, it has a domino effect. I end up giving people credit for things that they didn't even do. Just because your lyric video was wrong. I'm not saying this was wrong, by the way. If Jongho's rapping, I'm on fire in my nether regions. Bad enough Woo Young doing it. Me? If you carry on. Me, breath. That's so crazy. It's so weird how both Mingi and Hongjun they chose this beat, which sounds like a party beat. Not only does it sound like that, but I'm pretty sure they also said the party never stops or something like that. And they're saying like drink up. It sounds like that sort of upbeat rhythm. And however, Mingi and Hongjun have chosen this track to be introspective. Mingi's talking about, oh, I wonder if I'll be able to get my simple life back. And he's talking about that on a party track. Is there any particular reason why he's choosing to do this to me? It's a juxtaposition that I'm not completely comfortable with. I was in a Millie rocking kind of mood, and then he's brought me to a place where I kind of feel bad for him now, because it's making me think that whilst Mingi's at the party, I'm not saying he goes clubbing, but imagine Mingi in the club, everybody else around him having a good time. He's got this emergency status, so people need him. They rely on him. Do you know what I mean? But people also adore him. So he has to deal with that. Everybody's expecting him to be this like jolly guy, and maybe even as the party's going on, this is what he's thinking about. Like, will I be able to have a simple life? Is there going to be a point where people don't want something from me? Because I imagine it is intensely difficult being an idol. Intensely difficult. Not only do you have to hold yourself to such a high regard, but you are held to such a high regard, even higher by other people, by fans, by management, by other artists, by colleagues, peers, people you work with. Everybody's holding you to such a higher regard than possibly you hold yourself, you know? I can understand how it'd be difficult to enjoy yourself whilst going through life like that, you know? It has to be difficult, man. This is why, if I were to ever interview any of these idols, I'd straight up ask like the most mundane questions, but just to make them feel normal. Do you know what I mean? And ask him some shit like, oh, so how was it on stage? Remind him of that shit. Like, when was the last time you had like a home cooked meal by your parents, you know? Some questions like that. I never hear them get asked. Doesn't matter what radio show they're on, who's interviewing them. That's all I want. Just those simple questions. Just, you know, maybe that's something that Mingy needs, because he's obviously fiending for the simple life even while the party's going on. So strange, man. 5 years in the mainstream, he's contemplating. Why? Why is he reminiscing at a time like this? Everyone else is drinking up. Apparently it does.
mainstream에서 벌써 지난 5년 세월이 지나여 값을 변한 무거운 신념 돌아가지 못한 속설 같은 life 비상가 같은 내 위상은 언제쯤 사라질까 실컷 너라라 해볼래 무하다 나도 날 모르지 stranger 고장난 도화를 들어와 놓아다 한 번도 못 하지 No time 컵에서 무나도 왜 Drink up one more drink up
And Hong Joong's trying to get rid of the feeling. We do. You and me. We do.
Drink up one more drink up get more drink up one more chill up I go pull up alright roll up alright pull up alright get up follow it's gonna be drink up one more drink up get more drink up one more
멈추지 마 우리의 오늘 밤 채워라 함성 소리로
Yeah, one more 더 쉬지 말고 어서 좀 Yeah, one more 더 가차 없이 골라도 폭발한 시발총 간절히 원했던 영원 동경했던 빛을 보며 One more, drink up, get more Drink up, one more, drink up, get more Drink up, one more, chill up, I go Pull up, alright, roll up, alright Pull up, alright, get up, follow Ooh, it's coming back Ooh, it's coming back Drink up, one more, drink up, get more Drink up, one more, party memories
Do you know what? Weirdly, and maybe for the first time ever, that last bit, where Jongho, it was sort of like a breakdown of the entire beat, and then it came back. But I kind of wish that it hadn't have done that, because it kind of brought it, like it was up here, and then it brought it down when Jongho brought his bit to it. Because I don't know, it's not the right feeling for that part. Do you know what I mean? It's not the right feeling for a ballad sound in the middle of a record that's going womp 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 womp. Yeah, that's the only thing I change about that. Apart from that, again, very sort of what we know ATEEZ to be. Do you know what I mean? Everybody had their part, and it was in exactly the part that you would think that it was going to be at. But Mingy and Hong Joong choosing there to be introspective, and I have no idea why. Why on this track? Maybe this ain't emergency, like they need help, maybe? I hope not. But if that is the case, then, you know, I'm here. You're here. We're not going anywhere. So, yeah. Next track coming. Okay, so we have Arriba! I apologize. I don't know why I just did that. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go. I hope this has some Latin trap in it or something. I'm sorry, but when San first came on, that sounded a little bit like Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny, baby. This is a proper intro for him. There's a whole verse. Fire.
반가는 사치 휘두르 받으러
Oh, Song, I'm gonna rip his fucking hair out. He's actually making me angry. He's actually making me angry. All year, he's been pissing me off. All year. And it's getting worse the longer his hair gets. He's pissing me off. When I heard on the Zach Sang show that Song War started out wanting to rap, you mad? You mad, babe? All I've wanted is just to hear him rap, and then obviously in Bouncy we got that bit where he's like, and that was fire enough. This is Song War's voice in auto-tune, for some reason it just goes. I don't know what it is. For some reason it just goes. And it just sounds like melody. Doesn't even sound like words anymore. It's just melody. Oh, that's his new name. That's her new name, sorry. Melody.
누가 가장 미쳤는지 가려 find a shoes 느낌이 왔지 그늘이 났지 바다같이 온 동네 잔치 반가는 사치 휘두르 받으러
He's taking a piss. What is that word? Oh, sitting on the sidelines is luxury. Ugh. He's taking the piss. I got a feeling something big is going to happen. Yeah, you're going to end up getting punched in the face by a bearded YouTuber. She's so good, though.
누가 가장 미쳤는지 가려 find a shoes 느낌이 왔지 그늘이 났지 바다같이 온 동네 잔치 반가는 사치 휘두르 받으러 운명의 룰렛 돌려 빙글빙글 돌아 like slide 라고 갈아차 발맞춰 차차 마지막 춤을 춰 순간은 마치 영원과 같이 광란의 춤을 춰 이성은 잠시 버리고 달빛 참내게 hurricane 박수에 맞춰
Nah, because he's going to go up again, isn't he? You know he's going to go up again. Yeah, I'm so glad you guys can't see the state of my wall. I've thrown so much at it over the years. I say years, it's barely even been 2, but I've thrown so much. Your son, then Jong-ho. These waves that they're on, like... And I like that because it's called Arriba, they do have a Latin influence in there. And that is allowing them to weave a different path throughout this beat. This, fortunately, sounds incredibly different to anything they've ever done. And the reason is because they haven't gone with a generic flow that they've ever done before on top of this beat. They very easily could have done that. Very easily could have done that. But they've challenged themselves on this beat. Because this beat is quite challenging, you know? Oh. No, I'm going all the way back for this young war. And yes, I did just kiss my teeth.
누가 가장 미쳤는지 가려 find a shoes 느낌이 왔지 그늘이 났지 바다같이 온 동네 잔치 반가는 사치 휘두르 받으러 운명의 룰렛 돌려 빙글빙글 돌아 like slide 라고 갈아차 발맞춰 차차 마지막 춤을 춰 순간은 마치 영원과 같이 광란의 춤을 춰 이성은 잠시 버리고 달빛 참내게 hurricane 박수에 맞춰 무대를 밝혀 밤의 옆에 나를 손도 빨리 달려가고 할 수 없는 dirty night 무너져간 달래 조용하게 눈높이 너 빠져나가기에 이미 나는 즐겨버린 night
That's so good to me, man. The ad-libs.
알지야 진짜 재밌었어 나 가볼 테니까 재밌게 놀아야지 알겠지 길어지는 날 마치 피노키오처럼 늘어나 멍성하는 길거리 빛과 번쩍 태가 나 서방이 움직여 차게 빛겠어 기동무왕 옆에 살바도 피가 위아래 뻗어봐 make a better
On tune, man. Feck off. Feck off. Feck off. El Capitan. Now, the reason why this man will forever be in the praises of I think everybody here at Grey Ratchet has a soft spot in their heart for this man. Pika, pika. And Mingy just did that too. And that's not the only reason why I like him. You know, that's not why he's adored the globe over, the universe over. I'm pretty sure Thanos, it's well documented Thanos was a Changbin fan. Well documented. So, I think we need to go back for Mingy's bit. What do you think? I'm not talking to him again. I'm not talking to him. It's not happening. Mingy's doing something different throughout this whole record so far. He's done something different. On the last track, he was being introspective. On this track, he's saying, "All right, don't worry. I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be happy now. Don't worry." And I feel like I literally felt like he was, even though that's an ad-lib that already pre-existed before my speculations, I feel like he was speaking to me directly, or maybe any fan rather, who was like a little bit worried about him, maybe because of the last verse that he had on the last track. It was a little bit like, "Whoa, are you okay, bro?" And then on this, he's like, "Okay, don't worry. I'll sort myself out. Let's party." And then you see my nose is long, like Pinocchio. Like I keep lying. So maybe he's saying he's lying to himself. There's so much in this, man. This is why I love rap. It makes me think. Oh, guys, it was really fun. I'm going to go and have fun, okay? He's reassuring us. Dirty night, skirt, skirt. Woo Young better piss. Oh.
알죠 진짜 재밌었어 나 가볼 테니까 재밌게 놀아야지 알겠지 피너찌는 날 마치 피너키어처럼 늘어나 멍성하는 길거리 빛과 반짝 태태가 나 서방이 움직여 차게 피카소
Picasso, Salvador Dali. He's an artist.
Wake up 바로 지금 Wake up 자러 오르길 시간을 Wake up 따라와라 모든 짐은 내려놓고 그냥 무너지길
Yeah, we do. Oi, your sang, Bev. I hope it's Jongho again.
이성은 잠시 버리고 달빛 참내게 hurricane 박수에 맞춰 무대를 밝혀보내 옆에 나를 좀더 빨리 달려 거부할 수 없는 dirty night 무너져간다 나 고요한 길은 domino 빠져나가기에 이미 나는 지켜버린 night 리듬에 몸을 맡긴 채 이 밤의 끝을 마셔라 노래하다 이 모든 게 다 꿈만 같기를 갖다 훑어세요 좀더 빨리 달려 거부할 수 없는 dirty night 무너져간다 날 조용한 길은 domino 빠져나가기에 이미 나는 지켜버린 night
Why did they get Woo Young to sing that bit?
계속해서 미쳐가 이 밤을 달려 dirty night
And then sang. Nah, they're taking the piss. Nah, that's a favourite. Oh, that's so unorthodox. That ended as well. That sounded like an old Harry Fraud beat. And when he used to mix like old Chifteli, like Turkish instrumentals. I don't even know what to say about that one. Lord above. I'm just so glad that they used unorthodox styles to match that unorthodox pattern within that beat. I'm flabbergasted. Your sang Jongho with that little bit in it. That's so fire. Those little melody chains. They're so fire. Just the chord progression of it. Especially when they can utilize Jongho like that as well. It's so sick. Everybody showed out on that. Songwha rapping. Jongho basically rapping. Yunho again with the vocals. Hongjung and Mingy finally come out of his depressive mode that only lasted one track. But he finally came out of it to be like, okay, don't worry, I'll party. Pika pika. He was on it. Like, don't worry, I'm fine. We're gonna focus on what I'm here for, which is the music, it's the bars. That's what I'm here for. That's what we're focused on, and he showed that. I feel. Next one coming up. Okay, so we have Silver Light. Without further ado, let's go. The Light of Silver, or Don't Play. Thanks, headphones. Silver Light, do they mean the moon? By any chance?
불어버려 너를 감은 채 짓누르던 너의 모든 pain
다 털어내 모든 걸 더 구워내 모든 널 돌아오는 감각 굳어있던 날개를 펼치고서 fire
In the grey sky. And they made Jongho sing that bit as well. I'm sure that wasn't for any particular reason at all. Is that just the universe giving me, what, hope? Oh my god, and it says the word hope there. I'm going to go absolutely insane. Universe keeps giving signs. Jongho, like, that's my bias, and he says the word grey. Oh, I don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe in them. Now I can see it in the grey sky. God damn. Yorsang. He's actually killing it this era. I never really comment on Yorsang's vocals, and I think that might be because of the whole Halazia deep voice thing, and I really wanted him to do it again. But even though he's not, I mean, he has done it on this record, don't get me wrong, but even though he's not really doing it, he's still killing it. And I'm noticing him more on the track. Yunho too. It seems to be... All the others I usually notice anyway. So I'm not noticing that I'm noticing them. Do you know what I mean? Huh. The ATEEZ beat. Sub bass.
다 털어내 모든 걸 더 구워내 모든 널 돌아오는 감각 굳어있던 날개를 펼치고서 fire
I see you, bro. Jong, bro.
태워버려 forward
Fire. More progression. Fire again.
까맣던 내 세상에 빛다운빛 이건 last chance maybe 죽으란 법은 없다고 숨 끝자락에 깨기 원하든 원치 않든 이건 내 인생이고 한탄할 시간에는 가다 여긴 last man stand
차가운 빛의 외침 셀 수 없는 목소리 가늠할 수 없이 퍼져나가는 큰 폭의 넓이 그 작은 틀 안에서 깨고 나온 우리의 이고 내 각오와의 필싸움 망설임 없이 keep on
눈이 멀어도 좋아 기꺼이 난 평생 기다린 이 bad days coming up 전부 너도 다 소문 있다면 여태는 없었던 거야 세상에
I like the message of this one. Okay. Okay. Not impressed. Not really impressed with that one. The most impressive thing about that, I think, or the thing that I most liked was your song's bit. Dun, 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 dun. I just really like the chord progression of that. I really like that riff. However, the rest of it, not really anything about it. The storyline of it, I enjoyed, but in terms of the whole musical composition, not really an impressive one for me, personally. As always, there's going to be mounds of people that, this is going to be their favourite song from the album, but for me personally, this wasn't for me. I can't even particularly pinpoint anything about it that I don't like. It's just the fact that it sounds a little bit plain, for ATEEZ, I mean. Because there wasn't anything that different in the musical composition, the beat behind it. So they didn't really do anything different with their vocals. And the whole setup was kind of the same thing that they always do. So, I don't know. Not really an impressive one for me. Definitely a skippable track for me. However, we have another one coming now. Boom! Okay, so this one is Crescent Part 2. This doesn't actually have a lyric video. Maybe that's because there's no lyrics in it. I don't know. But off the back of the last one, Silverlight, let's see how this one fares. Oi. What? That's so strange because there must be a reason as to why this has been placed in there. The only time when I've ever really seen instrumental pieces be used, or the most famous time that I can think of for me, Childish Gambino, Because the Internet. That album for me was astonishingly good. But there were instrumental pieces in there, and he had like a whole story that went along with the album. So maybe that's the same thing. Whilst I was listening to that, it kind of felt like a transformation, And then I thought back to Silverlight, like why have they put this here straight after Silverlight? But I swear Silver's used against werewolves or lichens, because I swear it's called lycanthropy, is the study of werewolves, right? So they're lichens. I don't know, let's not really get into that debacle. But yeah, it felt like a transformation, and then Silverlight is making me think of lichens and werewolves and Dracula and like monsters, do you know what I mean? And they've spoken about that in the past on previous songs. Maybe there's a transformation at play. There was just such a crescendo in the instrumentation, and then it sort of died down and everything felt peaceful. So maybe that's the acceptance of change after the transformation. They've changed into something different now, but now they're at peace with it. You heard the calm of the breeze and the waves, so maybe they're at peace with it. I have no idea what any of this means. If anybody has any suggestions or any theories as to how, because you guys are 100%, most of you know more about the lore, way more about the lore than I do. So please, if you have any suggestions, any thoughts on what Crescent Part 2 could mean, also where's Part 1, please let me know in the comments below. Without further ado, let's go to the next one. Okay, so we have Dreamy Day. There's no introduction. I just want to know what comes after Crescent.
마주 눈을 뜨면 생각해 오늘을 영원하게 할 순 없을까 뭔가 우리가 하면 좀 다를 것 같아 We will make it alright We will make it alright 아껴온 간지런 말들 네 앞에 서면 자연스럽고
Lovely chords.
모르게 숨겨온 아픔 굳이 말하지 않아도 느끼고 있어 아주 깊은 꿈인가 봐 Every time I want you by your here forever 이 꽃날이 깨지 않기를 나는 모든 순간 기도해 Whoa, whoa, whoa Feels like whoa, whoa, whoa
Feels like whoa, 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 whoa.
너로 시작해
Pause.
끝이 없기만 해 바래 Whoa, whoa, whoa Sing it 우리 all together 원래긴 꿈이라도 현실로 돌아오면 하룻밤의 꼼짝할 정도 내게 또 흥미로운 씬 더 화려해 태세 그냥 잊혀지게 놔둬 내 그랬던 내가 깨지 못하고 자꾸 미안이라 단정했다 좀 어지럽다가 멍울하기도 한 내 꿈의 주인공 너와 나의
꽃들이 피어날 들판 위로 힘껏 솟아나 보이진 않지만 어떤 인물들에서 왔을까 인내 시간이
Old Mingy's back.
다 무너질 순간에 넌 아름답게 피어났을까 We should keep in mind 너와 나 그리고 이 순간에 두려움보다 쳐나갈 수 있는 용기를 다시 날아갈 수 있게 바래 꿈나라
아주 깊은 꿈인가 봐 Every time I want you by your here forever 이 꿈날이 깨지 않기를 나는 모든 순간 기도해 Whoa, whoa, whoa
Feels like whoa, whoa, whoa.
이 꿈날이 너로
Sure does.
끝이 없기만 해 바래 Whoa, whoa, whoa Sing it 우리 all together We capture the scene in our hearts 언젠가 깨어야 한데도 All the memories never gonna fade away Here we're living this moment in time 지금 네 앞에 있으니까 더 짙은 밤을 새워 이 꿈날이 깨지 않기를 나는 모든 순간 기도해 Whoa, whoa, whoa Feels like whoa, whoa, whoa 이 꿈날이 너로 시작해 끝이 없기만 해 바래 Whoa, whoa, whoa Sing it 우리 all together All together All together, hey All together every day All together every way All together Sing it 우리 all together
Okay, another kind of another silver light for me again. Not kind of sounds like generic, kind of poppy. Had a very simple outline. Again, nothing really stand out about it. Yeah, a few of these on this record, I don't. Maybe it's because of the season we're in and people prefer ballads in the winter time. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to flex some different part of their repertoire, like the sort of K-drama OST repertoire. I'm not entirely sure. What I do know is that ATEEZ on these particular tracks are not for me. I've just never heard one where they've done it like, in my mind, where they've done it successfully. For me to be a fan of the ballad, you know? I've never heard them do it all together. Like a nice lovey-dovey track. I've not heard them do it together. And I'm not saying they can't pull it off. I've just been saying they haven't been able to sort of rope me in with the romantic sort of K-drama vibe. I've just not really felt it. So yeah, Dreamy Day, not really one that I'd go back to. But here's hoping that the next one is going to be different. Let's go. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, about a week ago, I did the tracklist preview, which had the instrumentals on it. So I've heard the instrumental to this, and you guys in the comments told me that this one in particular was Seonghwa and Hongjung Mats. Without further ado, I'm gonna get ready to go and pour a lot of water on myself. I'm gonna refrain from doing that if I can. There's a lot of electricals around me. Let's go.
Wash your way, oh, make it rain now. Wash your way, oh, make it rain. Wash your way,
Make it rain.
make it rain now.
I'll get the water ready then.
Whistle for me, fall on your wave. 눈가에 깔아결인 무대 위.
Oh!
야, 중단을 못하지. 야, 까놓고 솔직히 정상은 아니야. 가만히 나 모셔. 저 새끼들은 찍고 빠르게 짐 풀어 주인 모 신사운데 타면 태국 윙 나라 인처럼 꼭한 패션 건브라 위 미치 좀 시간이 있으면 린점이 자지.
Nah, how are you gonna tell me? How are you gonna tell me to have more sleep when because of your, well, I say you're not really in control of the global time, are you? Or the concept thereof. You're not really in control of it. However, you decided to upload your feckin' album at 12:30 Korean time, which I don't know if you know this or not. Hongjung, my fellow captain, I don't know if you know this or not, but that's 5:30 in the AM in the UK. 5:30. Don't be telling me to get sleep. What? Sleep. Sleep. Brev, sleep is something that I wish I'd have had last night before this happened. I don't know what sleep is anymore. Don't tell me to get sleep, especially not after rapping in double time. And rapping with a cappella, no beat at all. Then the beat drops.
Wash your way.
Whistle for me, fall on your wave. 눈가에 깔아결인 무대 위. 야, 숨쉬도 까무려. 야, 중단을 못하지. 야, 까놓고 솔직히 정상은 아니야. 가만히 나 모셔. 저 새끼들은 찍고 빠르게 짐 풀어 주인 모 신사운데 타면 태국 윙 나라 인처럼 꼭한 패션 건브라 위 미치 좀 시간이 있으면 린점이 자지.
Wait, I'm a diesel allergy. I'm a
That is disgusting. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. There's a... I don't have another word to use for that. His pronunciation of words is so different. So different. ATEEZ like allergy. And just the way he said that.
Wait, I'm a diesel allergy. I'm a stage now see no G.
Nah. ATEEZ like allergy. Someone rapping, you're mad.
Wait, I'm a diesel allergy. I'm a 보던 stage now see no G. 반응이 터질 듯 목줄 풀리 듯 뒤따라가는 중 원래 조용한 놈이 제일 미친 것 마냥 우리 눈은 얼굴로 챈 뱉어봐라.
This is a bit of me, this.
Wait, I'm a diesel allergy. I'm a 보던 stage now see no G. 반응이 터질 듯 목줄 풀리 듯 뒤따라가는 중 원래 조용한 놈이 제일 미친 것 마냥 우리 눈은 얼굴로 챈 뱉어봐라.
Shots fired. Light the fuck up.
I pay euro, pay dollar, pay M1, pay blah blah, pay for what I pay your first show, pay no matter someone blah blah.
Either pay me money, or shut the fuck up. Either pay me money or shut up. God damn! Oh my! And yes, I have wrecked a lot of things in this room just now. A lot of things in this room. That did a lot of damage. That was one item. One item I just launched. A lot of damn has been done. Oi! The transmitter's come out. Oi! I'm about to go absolutely mental. Seonghwa owes me a lot of electrical equipment at this point. A lot of it. ATEEZ as a whole have cost me quite a lot of money. K-pop as a whole, I swear, the whole nation of South Korea owes me quite a bit of money. Just for the... Oh, God. Do you know what? Don't even pay me. The amount of joy that you guys have given me. It's unreal. Absolutely unreal. And now I've got to sort this out. This is like in-house production because of how much of a fucking menace to society I actually am. Not even just on like weekdays or something. Like you'd think it'd just be the weekdays, wouldn't you? I don't know why you would, but you'd just assume that. It's not just weekdays. I'm like this all the time. And it's not just when ATEEZ drop. Or when there's a K-pop drop, you know? I really don't want to break any more things. So I'm going to try and be... as professional as possible. I don't even know if everybody heard that, to be honest. That could have messed up the entire audio for the whole thing. We'll have to go back. We'll have to go back and check. But for now... for now, let go. Let's absolutely go. 2 men, we on fire. Same.
I pay euro, pay dollar, pay M1, pay blah blah, pay for what I pay your first show, pay no matter blah blah.
하늘 보고 자란 놈 이젠 하늘에 살아 해결을 하지 의식주 GPS 딸 거면 카니발은 캐리어에 따라 You can be busy too 걱정 마라 무대 위 아래 막놈 부끄럽게 난 살아 출처 없는 숫장 양난 팔 없는 수친 던데러 제가
Don't just sell numbers without sources. Don't just sell us numbers without sources. Where did your numbers come from? Tell us really. Tell us really. And they know who we're talking to. They know. Like, where did your numbers come from? Really, though. You know? How many are bots? How many comments? How many likes? How many views? How many are bots? Good Lord. You hear about these companies having, like, huge data farms. And ATEEZ, like, one of the reasons why I put them on such a high pedestal is because they're not from the big four. They're not from, well, they say the big four. They're not from any of the larger record labels or distribution labels. They're not from a larger one, so they're not from a very big one. KQ Entertainment's not very big. They didn't have anybody like underneath them who sort of paved the way for them within their company. They didn't have that, you know. ATEEZ in their own right are pioneers. Pioneers. Unreal. But my doctor said there's a lot of seats up there. Unbelievable. Like, he's talking about GOAT status. There's a lot of seats up there. But he went to his doctor complaining that he's hot. And his doctor was like, okay, I can see that.
하늘 보고 자란 놈 이젠 하늘에 살아 해결을 하지 의식주 GPS 딸 거면 카니발은 캐리어에 따라 You can be busy too 걱정 마라 무대 위 아래 막놈 부끄럽게 난 살아 출처 없는 숫장 양난 팔 없는 수친 던데러 제가
알고 왜는 정신없어 왜 알고 왜는 시끄러운 내
The auto-tune!
알고 얘는 어지러웠대 알고 얘는
Again, we turn up.
We are fire, we are man. We carry touch about it at the game. Tonight we are fire, we are man. We carry touch, light it up. Drop it, drop it, drop it, right.
Drop it, do it right.
Drop it, drop it, drop it, right.
Drop it, drop that.
We're going straight to the breaking news concerning the two men that disappeared after the fire set on stage due to arson. Where are they?
What?
Match coming right here.
What? Mats will be right back. So is that what they're calling themselves then, Mats? When it's Seonghwa and Hongjung, they're called Mats. Is that what this is? Is this like the introduction of something that we don't know about yet? What is this? What does any of this mean? What's a mat? What's a mat? Cool. Like I've never heard that word in my life. I've met people called Matt. There's people called Matt that follow me, you know? I know what Matt is. I know what a mat is. Like a welcome mat, a door mat. What does mats? What do they mean by that? I have so many questions. I have no idea. However, 3 out of 4 of the letters within mats are also in ATEEZ. So does that mean anything? M-A-T-Z. They also spelt it out as well, so maybe it means something. Maybe it's like a new rap line. I don't know. So many questions. A lot of questions. The beat was a bit of me. Seonghwa with the auto-tune, a bit of me. Hongjung, double time, a bit of me. The song, for me, went on for a bit too long. They didn't need that last bit. With the whole like, oh, where are the 2 men that disappeared in a fire on stage? For the audio, they didn't really need that. Maybe that works on, like, maybe it works better on stage. And they have a whole performance around it. Oh, I can't wait to see that. Imagine if it's just them on stage as well. Or they utilize the other members, but they're just like background characters for the story of Hongjung and Seonghwa as Mats, you know. Again, so many questions. Next one coming up. Okay, so we have your Sang, San, Woo Young, It's You. For those of you that saw the tracklist preview reaction that I did, I really enjoyed the instrumental to this, so hopefully it lives up to the expectations that I've got for it. Let's go. The beat sounded so nice.
Look at the way right 흔들림 없지 bright 24/7 난 준비해 flashing light
Your Sang, man.
발맞춰 feeling right 움직여 all day night 온몸을 파고드는 show flow flow we gon' take it slow slow go go no oh we gon' keep it low slow 떠올라 지금 마치 airplane 춤춰 이건 마치 hurricane
That sounds the wrong way round. That sounds the wrong way round. Like that last bit sounded like more like your Sang than San. Do we not think?
지금 이 순간 그래 이 순간 느낄 수 있어 네가 있음을 너를 위한 이 노래는 또 영원을 향해 가 지금 이 순간 바로 이 순간 On my body I don't wanna stop until the break of dawn 널 향한 내 무대는 끝이 없어 아직도 Yeah it's you Yeah it's you On my body I don't wanna stop until the break of dawn 널 위한 내 노래가 세상 가득 퍼져가 Yeah it's you Yeah it's you
vocals, yeah.
On my body, I don't wanna stop until the break of dawn. 널 향한 내 무대는 끝이 없어 아직도. Yeah, it's you. Yeah, it's you. On my body, I don't wanna stop until the break of dawn. 널 위한 내 노래가 세상 가득 퍼져가. Yeah, it's you. Yeah, it's you. 괜찮아 여전히 너와 나 함께해. 이리 와 떠나자 우리 세계. On my body I don't wanna stop until the break of dawn. 널 향한 내 무대는 끝이 없어 아직도. Yeah, it's you. Yeah, it's you.
That chord progression is so nice.
On my body I don't wanna stop until the break of dawn. 널 위한 내 무대가 세상 가득 퍼져가. Yeah, it's you. Yeah, it's you.
Okay, well, that definitely lived up to expectations. I was kind of, selfishly, I was hoping for a little bit of rap. Didn't really get any of that, but I'm not even bothered about it. Not even bothered about the lack of rap. I didn't actually need it in the end. I thought I'd want it from just hearing the instrumental, but hearing how all three of them did vocally on this track, there's no need for rap in it. That was perfect on its own. You all sang the vocals, man. The high notes from San as well. And Woo Young with that straight into the chorus. His voice, like that natural tone that he has, just cut across it. That was really nice. Not yet. I thought it was going to be my favourite track from the album. So far it isn't. It's, I don't know, it's probably a Reba or Crazy Form so far. But then again, we haven't heard them all, and we still have the bias left. So, without further ado, let's go. Okay, so this one, Yunho, Mingi. Are we going to hear Yunho rap or Mingi sing? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's go. Maybe Mingi's going to rap? Yeah.
힘든 걸까요? 왜 그렇게 잘못했나요? 술 한잔에 털어버리나요? 왜 이렇게 힘든 걸까요? 왜 그렇게 잘못했나요? 술 한잔에 털어버리나요? 이 밤에 달도 우는 이 밤에 찾아주는 맘에 쉴 곳은 어디 있나요? 이 밤에 달도 우는 이 밤에 찾아주는 맘에 쉴 곳은 어디 있나요? I don't care, no. 뭐 때문에 우울해 있어. 복잡한 세상이 아닌 내 마음이 나를 물고서 놓아주질 않고 있어.
Firefly.
정답을 몰라 머리가 아파. 오르는 청춘이란 그 한 단어에 슬픔을 기쁨이라 말하고 지금을 즐기라고 더 듣기 힘든 말만 나오고 있어.
I swear to God, when he was doing introspective lyrics, I literally, like, half of the stuff that he's saying now, I was contemplating maybe he's feeling like that just hearing the lyrics off of that one verse, let alone this song. That's crazy. I can see into the future. Mad. I like the bit where he's like, da 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 da, da 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 da, like the little ad lib. Kind of like Michael Jackson of rap, you know. I don't know the answer. Adults believe in one word: youth. Yeah, that's true. That's because most people regret things that they didn't do when they were young, though, you know. They miss it.
청춘이란 그 한 단어에 슬픔을 기쁨이라 말하고 지금을 즐기라고 더 듣기 힘든 말만 나오고 있어. 그대는 그때를 즐기셨나요? 아픔보다 행복이 더 컸나요? 잠조차도 자기 힘든데 현실의 꿈을 실현하기에 난 너무 어려 지금은 어려워. Say no 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 no. 왜 이렇게 힘든 걸까요?
I like the drums there.
그렇게 잘못했나요? 술 한잔에 털어버리나요 왜 이렇게 힘든 걸까요 왜 그렇게 잘못했나요 술 한잔에 털어버리나요 찾아주는 맘에 최곳은 어디 있나요 이 밤에 달도 우는 이 밤에 찾아주는 맘에 최곳은 어디 있나요 하루하루 마지막인 듯한 내 춤을 춰 쏟아지는 빛처럼 괜히 빛나고 싶어 별빛 밤하늘을 보며 너에게 기대고 싶어 날 보면 환히 웃어줘
Because I'm okay, you know?
왜 이렇게 힘든 걸까요 왜 그렇게 잘못했나요 혼자였던 스물의 바람아
Talking about the moon again. Huh. Not what I expected it to be, I'll be honest with you. Even when the beat kicked in, it felt like boom bap, so I didn't realise we were going to get singing from Mingy. Singy. But I quite enjoyed that. I'm not sure about the pace it was on, because it was boom bap, and then they had that sort of like romantic element about it. Whether they were romanticizing about like their past life, maybe. And Mingy did obviously say something like, "When will things be worldly again? Like when will life be simple?" He's sort of reminiscent about a life that he did have before the fame, you know. Maybe he just misses the normal things. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, it was a nice song. Not what I thought both of these artists would create, which I think is nice. It's nice to not be predictable, you know. It's nice to come with something different. And I feel like they both did that. Both of them. It was nice. Next one coming. Let's go. Okay, so Jongho, everything. Everything. Well, I mean, I wasn't expecting rapping, really. Imagine if he did now. The beat drops and it's dubstep.
아무 생각 없이 집에 가는 길 주머니 속에 전화길 더듬거리다 환하게 웃는 지난 사진 속 날보다 또 집을 지나쳐 여기에 와 있는지 난 왜 단 한마디면 충분했는데 턱 밑까지 차올랐던 말 이 노래 빌려 얘기해 You're my everything 시간을 돌릴 수만 있다면 다시 너를 볼 수 있다면 그럴 수만 있다면 괜찮을 거라고 외면하다가 튀어나온 미련에 찔려 아파하고 왜 단 한 번도 날 잃은 후에 내 자신을 마주하지 못해 자꾸 도망가려 하는지 난 왜 단 한마디면 충분했는데 턱 밑까지 차올랐던 말 이 노래 빌려 얘기해
That's crazy. Moment of silence for the piano. That, my friends, is a once-in-a-generation voice. The levels that he can hit, unwavering, just effortless, so crisp, so precise, no wasted breath, just pure talent. Pure talent. And that's why he's the bias, you know. I'm sure he could rap if he wanted to, you know. But how many other people could do what he does, you know? That's why you gotta hold him so highly. Let's go. Okay, so this is the last track. Finn, Will. Maybe this is another instrumental piece because there's no lyrics for it, so I'm not sure. But it is 3 minutes long, so maybe not. I don't know. Without further ado, scope.
What does emotion mean to you?
Whoa, the pan effect.
Are you still tormented by the pain from the past? Have you ever panicked and felt broken by sadness? Have you ever lost yourself in overwhelming fear? Have you ever felt so dumb that you wanted to be alone in this world?
What does emotion mean to you?
Have memories of happiness ever lifted you up? Have you ever been inspired by a dream that felt both far and clear? Have you ever found comfort in the laughter of children? Have you ever fallen in love? What does emotion mean to you?
Do you know what? You know how they started? You know, like Treasure, Pirate King, that whole sort of nautical pirate vibe. In Crazy Form, there was the pirate ship in the sky. That the last 3 minutes of this album feels like you're finally on that ship. It's everything that they said it was going to be. ATEEZ in the beginning, they said trust us. Like in their debut, they said trust us. You know, come on this journey. You know, we'll take you to where we're going. And I feel like that was us. That was all of us collectively who have become a fan up until this point. That's all of us. And everybody that's still around for the journey and still enjoyed what they did on this album. If you got to that last bit, you're on the ship. You're on there. And we're in the sky sailing away. And we're looking back at everything and thinking, like, the journey that we've been on, like, it was all worth it. And in the end, it was what you said it was going to be. It was groundbreaking, and it was different, and it changed things. That's crazy. That last 3 minutes, I miss when albums did that. When albums took you on a journey, you know? I've said this many times. The only thing that I find wrong with the Korean music industry is that they don't put enough effort into albums and make like one song follow the next and give it some sort of cohesive structure, whether that's sonically or with a storyline, but it should all flow on and it shouldn't sound out of place. This album gave us that. With Crescent Part 2, the little instrumental piece, and then with this at the end, there's a whole story going on in there. There's a change, a transformation happening, especially with the end tracks being from singular members. It wasn't them all doing their own thing. So maybe with this being the end, FIN, you know, maybe they'll go on to do tracks as ATEEZ, but they'll be more sort of branching off into trying to do their own thing, you know, and it would make sense. Like Minky said, it's been 5 years of this in mainstream as well, like with success. It's been 5 years of this, so maybe it's time to move on to something different, you know. Not saying they won't still be ATEEZ, you know, inshallah they don't break up to that extent, but they might go off and do their own things, and that's okay. That's okay, because they're still gonna stay true to themselves. They're still gonna stay close to each other, and we'll be fine, you know. But whatever's coming, we're on board the ship, and we know that we're going somewhere good. That's been the entire album reaction from Teddy Ground stuff. If you know how this pertains to the lore, then please let me know. By all means, if you have any of your own suggestions or your own ideas as to what this album meant or what it means for the lore in general, then please do let me know in the comments down below. And as always, I'll be here. Deuces.